What's up, YouTube? This is your boy John from the Jersey Shore, and I'm back with you today to talk about Don Coscarelli's 1978 film Phantasm. If you're already a subscriber to my channel, thanks for coming back. It's good to see you again. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button right now. Get that out of the way. Phantasm stars A. Michael Baldwin, Bill Thornbury, and Angus Scrimm as the tall man. I'm not even going to lie to you, folks. This movie's way out there. You got these two brothers, Mike and Jody. They recently lost their parents. They rely 100% on each other at this point. And the younger brother is constantly following the older brother around because he is now worried about something happening to him, and he is concerned that if something does happen to him, that he's now going to be completely alone. No parents, no big brother. So he follows his big brother to a funeral at the beginning of the movie, and he sees Angus Scrimm's character, the tall man, he's the caretaker, pick up a casket. After everybody leaves the funeral, he's there by himself. He picks up a casket and puts it in the back of the hearse by himself, which for obvious reasons, Mike finds this to be very disturbing. He goes and investigates this, and what he finds down in the basement of the funeral home, he finds that Angus Scrimm is actually basically robbing the graves or stealing the bodies of the deceased, and he's shrinking them down and turning them into slaves in another dimension. Like I said, this movie's very out there. So after he reanimates these humans and he shrinks them down, you see several of them throughout the movie. They're running around outside, they're running around inside, they're chasing Mike, they're chasing Jody, they're all dressed like black Jawas. You come up to one point where you can see where the entrance to their dimension is, to where they're actually being used as slaves. You poke your head in there, and you see it almost looks like Badlands, like dry desert where the ground is all cracked, but it's windy, it's super bright and hot, and they're carrying around these little containers, which also contain shrunken humans that are now transformed into what are going to ultimately become slaves. So the gateway or the entrance to this other dimension is inside of the funeral home, inside of a mausoleum. Also inside of this mausoleum is a silver sphere that is flying through the air, and if it connects with you, it drills into it sticks into your forehead, and then a drill comes out and drills into your forehead, and there's a hole on the other side of the sphere that basically bleeds you out. You die from, the blood loss, as well as from a metal sphere being stuck in your forehead. So this sphere is flying around, and there's no explanation whatsoever to this. You see the sphere several times throughout the movie, and it's kind of disturbing that, I guess because of what else is going on in the movie, that Mike and Jody, when they come across this sphere, seem to not even question it. They act almost like that's normal compared to what else is going on in the movie. So eventually, Mike and Jody are both inside of this mausoleum at the end of the movie. And there's a third character in there. He's Jody's buddy. He's a guitar-playing ice cream man. I don't know what the hell he's doing in there, but he's in there, Jody's in there, Mike's in there. There were previously two girls in there, but the happy ice cream guy let them guys out. So now you're down to the final three characters stuck in this mausoleum with the sphere and the black Jawas and the tall man. So eventually they all get out of there, but young Mike, he wakes up from a dream, finds out he was having a nightmare. His brother Jody died in a car accident. His parents really are actually dead. That was not a dream. And he's stuck hanging out for the rest of his life with the guitar-playing ice cream man. So the ice cream man and Mike are sitting on the floor in front of a fire. They're having a brief conversation about what has transpired in their lives. They're talking about the loss of Jody. And the ice cream man decides, hey, why don't we just take our stuff and get the hell out of here and go on vacation for a little while? Mike agrees that this is a good idea. He goes upstairs to pack his stuff. When he goes into his bedroom, he closes the closet door, and there's a mirror there. And in the reflection of that mirror, he sees the tall man standing behind him. He turns around to face the tall man, and he just goes, boy, and arms come out from the closet behind him and grab him and pull him into the closet, and that's the end of the movie. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this movie is really, really out there. It's nonsensical, it's illogical, there's really no clear explanation as to what's going on in this movie, and that's probably why I love it so much. I saw this movie when I was very young. I was probably 10 years old, 11 years old when I saw this. I saw it on Betamax at a neighbor's house, and it freaked me out, and I absolutely loved it. And I know I've mentioned other movies in previous videos. I have no doubt that this movie had a lot to do with me becoming the horror movie fan that I am today. I love Phantasm. I love everything about Phantasm. I've actually owned this movie on DVD as well as Blu-ray. I still have them. I won't get rid of them. The original Phantasm that I got is just a standard definition Blu-ray, or excuse me, standard definition DVD. And then a couple years ago, they put out a remastered Blu-ray version of the movie. And this movie looks fantastic. I watched it the night that I bought it, and I just watched it again last night. This movie looks, the Blu-ray version, the remastered version, looks far superior than the standard definition version of this movie. It looks fantastic. There's some really cool bonus features in there. There's an interview with Angus, Scrimm, and Don Coscarelli in there from back when the movie was being put out. It's really cool. It's got the old 70s look to it. It's awesome. The special features on that Blu-ray are really cool, and it just brings back a place in time for me from when I was young. To this day, when I watch this movie, it puts a smile on my face. It just reminds me of hanging out with my friends when I was a little kid across the street. It just brings back something for me from a time that seemed like forever ago. To be totally honest with you, this movie is probably not very far outside of my top 10 favorite horror movies of all time. Hey folks, that's going to do it for my review of Phantasm. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you really liked the video, please subscribe to my channel. I would love for you to go on this journey with me. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, have a kick-ass day, and thank you for watching.